Good day, friends. My name is Paulo de Alba, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is taken from Matthew chapter 9, verses 14 to 17. It's titled, Jesus Questioned About Fasting. Then John's disciples came and asked him, "How is it that we and the Pharisees fast often, but your disciples do not fast?" Jesus answered, "How can the guests of the bridegroom mourn while he is with them? The time will come when the bridegroom will be taken from them, then they will fast. No one sews a patch of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, for the patch will pull away from the garment, making the tear worse. Neither do people pour new wine into old wineskins. If they do, the skins will burst. The wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins, and both will preserve." Traditions. Some of them through the years can be broken. Some of them through the years can be lost. But many through the years are just misunderstood, not realizing why we follow traditions. Many of us, because of lack of knowledge, just follow without knowing the purpose. And here, Jesus is teaching them the purpose of fasting. Why indeed would the followers of Jesus fast when the bridegroom is with them? Jesus is teaching that fasting is about mourning. It's about longing for something. Why would they fast if the Lord is right there with them? The one they're longing for, the one they're waiting for is actually with them. But then he said, the time will come when he will go, and then they will fast. We will wait for his return again. But each one of us have our own encounter with Jesus. And when we encounter Jesus, it requires change. How are you with change? I've been watching this series on the internet. It's about restaurants who are failing, and they ask the help from a certain chef, a well-known chef, to help them out in the business. And many of these restaurants follow traditional recipes passed down from their parents, from their culture, and they follow a lot of traditions, and they believe their food is great. Then this well-known chef comes into the restaurant, tells them, your food sucks. It's not good. The way you run your business, it's not good. It's hard to accept that, especially when you feel like you're just following traditions that are good. You're following the food, the recipes that are good. It's hard to hear that. But then those who accept his criticism and the change that he wants to implement in their restaurants, they become more successful in just a matter of a week or two. And those who reject it actually continue on with their ways, and who knows what happened to them. In a similar way, when we encounter Christ, we encounter a God who wants the best for us, who would eventually, as we build our relationship with him, point out things we need to change in our lives. There are traditions that we might be following and not realizing the purpose of it, and we just, go along with the motions. But God requires us to know what we're doing, to do it with love. And as he introduced these changes in our hearts, he promises us that he will give us a new heart and a new mind so that we can understand these things, live it out in our lives, and honor him with our lives. Change is the only thing constant in this world. And an encounter with Christ requires change. And he has promised to give us a new heart that we may implement these changes in our life. Will you accept it and live a good Christian life? Or will you reject it and continue on with your old lives and your old traditions? Happy weekend, my friend, and God bless you.